If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. The DLC that came out for Cyberpunk last year is really good. Definitely worth the $30. If you cash it on sale, great. It's a great pickup. Mm, I need to go to map. And plus, everybody's trying to figure out how in the hell a poker game is nominated for Game of the Year. I didn't judge at first because I didn't nor do I know the game like that. But the same day of the nominations, I said, well, let me not judge too quick because I don't want to be one of those type people that say something and I never experience myself. I always, you know, I always want to be that person to where, like, if I say something, it's because I played it for myself or I watched it for myself. I'm not going by what other people say or whatever. So I didn't play it, but I looked at least 2.5 hours of gameplay on YouTube. It's a good game for a poker game, but not game of the year. Not game of the year. It's just not. Cause I mean, come on, man. Really? Uh yeah, I know the initial release was rough, but I guess they turned their game around, and I guess lots of people love it now. As far as you talking about with Stellar Blade, or oh no, you talking about with Cyberpunk? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I played Cyberpunk 2077 day one, and I had like no problems. I had none. I ain't had no bugs. I was playing on Xbox. Matter of fact, oh, I'm playing on PlayStation now, but I played it day one, start to finish, not in one day, but played it start to finish, beat it. I had absolutely no problems. Thought it was a wonderful game. I feel like a lot of news outlets like IGN and GameSpot and a lot of these video game influencers, they well, starting off with the bigger outlets, that's just like with Assassin's Creed Unity. With Assassin's Creed Unity, now everybody love Assassin's Creed Unity, right? When Assassin's Creed Unity first came out, again, I'm not gonna say I'm one of the lucky few, and there's a reason why I say that because if you go back and listen to when Unity first came out and with IGN, 2% had experienced, like the bugs. 2%. But the way that they put it, they made it seem like 2% was such, like that's bad. Like the game is broken, nobody can't, but we're talking about 100% scale, 2%. I guarantee you right now, this game right here, previous games that came out for the past some years, even before Unity, 2% or more always experience bugs. It happened to some people. It's some people it don't. But 2% is not that much. They made it seem like everybody was going through it. And then one of the things that I hate the most is that independent game influencers like the YouTubers or whatever, it's like they all jump in this bandwagon, and it's like they try to convince everybody like, oh, this is bad, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And I just don't blame them, but I blame people who listen to them as well, because it's like people tend to forget that you do know that you can buy and play any game that you want, and just because somebody else don't like it, that don't means that you don't have to like it. I mean, come on. But then they wouldn't understand that. I guess we understand a little. Well, then again, some of the goddamn influencers, they're around our age group too, but they don't. I guess they forgot how it was before we had YouTube and, well, IGN been out for a while, but before we had like the way things is now, all we had was demo disc, commercials, and we just the demos that we play like in Walmart and in Kmart and GameStop. I wish got there. I haven't came across a GameStop that does like demos anymore. We just go off our own judgment, and then that was it for us. Whatever we paid for that game, that was it. If it was good, if it was a good game, good. If it wasn't, we're stuck with it, but we're gonna play it anyway. Yeah, that was me with Gotham Knights. I was fighting for my life, convincing people it wasn't as bad. And it's not a bad Gotham Knights is not bad. It's really not. But for some reason we just live in a time period where people feel like that they have to listen to somebody else instead of, you know, I would say experiencing it for themselves, which I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that we live in a time now where money is tight for most people, if not everyone. So it is a bonus that we are living in a time to where we have a significant amount of resources to where we can see or judge for ourselves if a game is good or whatever, if we will like it. Um like with Gotham Knights, before the release, I know this for a fact, before the release, during the release, and after the release, there was significant amount of non-spoiler gameplay that people could look at. And again, if you was already a fan of Batman Arkham series, there was it was already up your league, but I feel like a lot of people didn't like that game because they was influenced by other people who didn't like that game. And a that's a very ongoing trend right now. Them 9 to 5 gamers ruined the industry. Yes, they have. 30 frames per second. Like I don't know. It was still great nonetheless. But guess what, Kay? Warhammer Space Marine 2 nominated Game of the Year, and the best mode to play it in is the 30 frames per second. And because I'm not gonna lie, when I first got on Warframe Space Marines 2, I was doing the 60 frames per second, but I didn't like the way it looked. So it was like, like it was a little murky. So I said, you know what? I can most likely bear with the 30 frames per second where, it's more scaled. Incredible experience still. I'm so glad that, I played it in the 30 frames per second, honestly, to tell you the truth. Still game of the year. People still praise the game. I mean, it I can't say anymore. I can't say anymore. I had a really good experience with it. Even at 30 frames per second. And usually playing a game at 30 frames at 60 frames per second don't bother me. Like this game right here, I'm playing at 60 frames per second, but it still looks really good. But Warframe 60 frames per second, I'm not gonna lie, it don't look too good. It don't look too good. And then when you play it in that 30 frames per second, it's gonna feel, it's a certain type of way, especially if you're used to playing at 60 frames per second or more. But they just made it to where like you'll get used to it real quickly.
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden. And bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness.
I'm not going to take you seriously.
My past. Right. When I disobeyed
It's also
orders
30
and
frames
broke
per
the
second,
building,
but
the
people
Darkspawn
praise that. Oh,
hallway,
I
you see.
love a Plague's Tale.
Your report.
I love a Plague's Tale. I
One
still need to
planted
finish the
tried to
second
stop
one.
an
I
elven
need to
mage
replay
named
the whole
Solus from
thing.
destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight.
From this mage, Solus.
No, sir.
You didn't
Solus
finish it either?
opposes
Yeah, me
the Blight.
neither.
He's
The
actually
second
an
one
elven
is
god,
way
Fenrir,
more longer than the first
the
one, but
Dreadwolf.
yet still a very good
I did
game.
not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
We haven't even gotten to the real fairy tale
It
part
was
yet.
on Game Pass, so
When
I
we
just
stopped Solus,
decided
two
to
elven gods
try.
escaped
Is it
away
still
in
on Game Pass? I went on and bought it because I
Elden
really do
and
love the
Gilliman.
series.
They're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse.
You tried Raycom? Yeah,
Metal
it's a
Crossing was
really
just the
good
start.
game. Really good story
That's
too.
why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Not doing that.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have
So
a
is it
chance to
bad
stop
that I'm
the gods
just
and the Blight.
Let
playing
me tell
games
you
on easy
something
mode
about the
now
Blight.
without a thought?
It
I
is
don't know. My
evil,
skills aren't
it
as
is
good.
implacable, and
Getting
above all,
old. No, it's not. That's
it
not
is
bad.
predictable.
It's,
The Blight
it's
has
not a
changed
problem
in
at
over
all.
1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat
I actually
it, as they
seen
always do.
a
And
tweet
we will
about
do so
that
without
like a
a
couple months
disgraced
back or
junior
whatever.
warden causing needless confusion.
And
I suggest you come along quietly.
yeah, if you play a game on easy, as long as you're enjoying the game, that's all that matter.
The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel.
For some
acted
reason, I
alone
don't
in
like
Tenement
him.
Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone
You look like
could
you're a
see the
trickster.
letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I
With
wonder
working
how
and
that
being a
might
mom, I just don't have time
complicate the
to be on a
Are
boss
you
for
prepared to
hours
risk the
anymore.
security
That's
of the Grey
understandable.
Wardens for this deluded boy.
You may be surprised.
Yeah,
to
there's
learn that I
nothing wrong
care
with
very
playing the
little
game
about
on
the
easy.
security of the Grey Wardens.
Matter of fact, I've
Away
recently
from the
played a
Blight
game on
and do
easy
not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your
because
nonsense.
even on normal, it was hard as fuck.
He seems upset.
But I'm not gonna lie,
Was
it made
something I
me
said?
it made me feel even better. Where that same game that I'm talking about, I went on YouTube to see what other people was doing, and they was doing the same thing. They were all putting it on easy. Play Shadow of the Tomb Raider and put that shit on easy mode. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is really good. Oh, I'm super, as a matter of fact, now that I find out that they putting out 4, 5, and 6 as remasters now coming out next year. I know that they made physical copies of the first 3. So now I'm gonna have to get that. I was about to buy it digitally because of course, you know, there's like a sale on it, but of course I gotta get the physical. I gotta get the physical.
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon.
You seen it? And it looks
Should
so
I be
good
thankful
too,
for the
yo.
assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mivaris Talani.
A
With the
remaster
Shadow
of
Dragons.
Tomb Raider
Very
Legend.
safe.
It's so funny that you say that because I literally came across it yesterday because, you know, that's one that's always like on sale. And I was thinking about possibly streaming it. I'm not sure yet though.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
I love Tomb Raider. Love Tomb
A
Raider.
political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change to
They
the better. Everyone would recognize
the
common sense
studio who
benefits of
has
our
the
approach,
rights
and we'd all live
to
happily
Tomb
ever
Raider
after.
now,
I take it that
they put out a little
Mavis was
glimpse
framed, kicked out of the
of
Magisterium,
Lara Croft
and the Lucerni were
on
dissolved.
what she's gonna look like in
So
the
she took
game,
the movement underground.
and
The Shadow
people
Dragons.
are already
Since I
outraged
still
about
hold
it.
the Magisterium, that
It's
makes me
like
the Shadow
half the
Dragon's
people
man
like
on the
it,
inside.
half the people don't. I'm one of the people that's like, she looks just fine. She literally looks just fine. If you haven't seen it yet, she's basically like old Lara Croft mixed with the last Lara Croft that's in the one that you played. It's kind of like a crossbreed. She looks really good, in my opinion. Like, you can look at her and say like, oh, that's Lara Croft, but people just complain about the stupidest stuff now. Rose, what is up? What you doing? We're talking about gaming culture and me playing this game. Wait, I saw a edit of this guy. I think a edit of this guy, like this my creator character. No way. He is one of a kind.
I think we made an enemy of the first
He is one of a kind.
Well,
Let me find out
more
somebody
than
stole me. How
just
can you
think I'm a
steal
dangerous
me?
idiot.
Ha!
What, isn't that kidnapping?
I've ignored greater men.
If
No
somebody
Grey Warden
if
worth
somebody
the name
does
sits in
somebody
the
else
Rathers Lounge,
somebody
sipping
else's
wine.
creator character in the
Meet the
game, is that
Wardens.
still considered kidnapping?
Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatorium.
Never mind, wasn't him? Okay. I thought I was a
Sure we'll
kidnap.
see each other again
Servant
soon.
Donnell don't get kidnapped. I do the kidnapping. Even though I don't do kidnappings and I don't recommend it, don't kidnap people. Don't kidnap people.
Stood between us and a world of blighted darkness.
Evil Flynn Rider?
Side,
My character?
gods could only tap a trickle.
Bad? No.
They had to turn that trickle into a flood.
Hey, that's my
Sure
knife.
could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some
No, the
foolish
other guy?
mortal had
For some
taken
reason, I
his
don't
place.
like him.
So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own,
Oh, there's another one?
drowning the
I
world
shoulda
in
known.
blight. Was just a matter of time.
I should have known. Matter of fact, they did say that they was making another one in the beginning. Okay.
I need to talk to
Okay.
Varric.
You think it might be kidnapping? If somebody... Would that really? Let me find out somebody created my character and playing with my character.
See that? Bad guys.
Yes, we get to fight. How you... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. There we go. I don't know what it is about the parry.
They hit hard.
Oh, shit.
Got him in position.
Dang, that was a complete miss. I'm getting ready to head back out. Working tonight. Oh, you work tonight? I'll catch you on the next stream. I appreciate you stopping by. And please be safe out on that road. Because I already see that it's snowing in some places. It's cold down here in my state. It's 41 degrees.
You set up in the conservatory.
Oh, did you want to be there? I don't have to be there. I can go somewhere else.
I was just saying it suits you.
Oh. Oh, good.
I'm good where I am. Lots of wall space.
Oh, wait. What are we waiting for? I feel like you about to tell me somebody did kidnap me. Yes, please be safe pushing that 18-wheeler out there in that cold.
Reach up there for me.
Right away.
New wares today, just for you.
The hell? Okay, so I need that.
Till next time.
Did they find the monkeys? Last I heard about yesterday or the day before, I want to say 2 days ago. 8 more were still out. So I want to say maybe by now they done got those 8. I'm kind of upset though because I done went through Yamasee like 3 times ever since that happened, and I didn't see not one monkey. Not one. I was really hoping like one just jump in front of my car or either like on the top of my hood. Matter of fact, I went through there earlier today, and you know, like the basketball court that's across from the Dollar General, I was really hoping that I saw one like just playing basketball out there. I don't know why, but just shooting the basketball. And I'm not saying that to be funny. Like I actually did want it to see that. It's about to flood? Oh shit. It's not gonna be like a tsunami, is it?
The lighthouse. I can see why Solus loved it.
Wait a minute, can I fast travel to wherever I gotta go? Yeah, the lighthouse. Sound kind of because what else is there to do in the embassy, yo? Like, what else is there to do? What else is there to do? You know about embassy. I know about embassy. Again, what else is there to do? Exactly. Exactly.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait.
Unless they're gonna jump on one of those horses, because they, you know, they got like a whole bunch of horse trainers out there.
Before that, shit.
Said you hope they you saw them in the store. I'm not gonna lie, I would prefer I would have preferred to see them play basketball.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what's
Because I probably would have stopped my car and played with them.
If I hadn't found
Matter of fact, when I had class the other day,
remember the story.
somebody had asked me what I would have done if I saw one like in my front like yard or porch or whatever. And I told them I probably would have fried them a banana, and we would be sitting on the street corner eating fried bananas.
It's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves.
You're not beating the allegations, but I love monkeys though.
It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Nope,
Oh,
too late.
hey, Rook.
Monkeys deserve
I'm
love too.
not interrupting anything, am I?
Monkeys deserve love too.
That depends. Am I talking to
MLM. Hashtag
Things are
MLM.
Weird. But
Monkey
I'm
lives
adjusting,
matter.
I think.
Oh
That's
no,
not what
definitely
I
don't
came
put.
in
Oh
here
my
for,
god.
though.
Okay,
All
I
right,
thought
all
about
right.
it. I'm gonna stop.
What's on your mind?
I'm gonna stop.
So, the wardens.
I'm gonna stop. I literally just thought about the last parts that I said. I literally just thought about the last part. Never mind. Scratch that.
You think they'll talk to us?
Don't
After the
don't
first warden and everything?
tweet that. No,
It's
nothing.
I can write them and hope.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Let's see who's in our corner.
That is something I definitely should have thought about first. Luckily, I'm black. That's probably my only getaway card.
Shall not pass!
I passed by a hair. I passed by a hair. That doesn't make it any better. That's true. That's true.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all
That's true.
together.
You're right.
Put it in
You're
a
right.
backpack,
You're right.
all your
You're right.
shit,
You're right.
So it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, take
You're
it
right.
somewhere. You know, take it to the
You're
shit
right.
store and sell it, or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Can I just get a ticket? And there's what, 12 points on a license? Give me a ticket and just take off 2 points. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. I don't think I should be revoked though. I don't think my card should be revoked. What the hell? No. I need to take her. For the rest of the day, just today. Like just today. Cause that's 2 minutes. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. You can take my card. But I want it back in 2 minutes because it's 11:58. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick with Harding. Nope, it's 8:58 here. No, we're going by Eastern time. Even though West Coast is best coast as far as time, but we're going by Eastern time. I committed the crime in South Carolina. So technically, I mean, you got to charge me way I committed the crime. And I know that you know that. We're in the same field. We're in the same field.
To other shores.
It's 11:59. I want my card back in 1 minute.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the fade going right to your bones.
Anything else? Nope. Look like the... Oh, we playing SC rules? I mean, no. I'm not saying that we're playing SC rules. What I'm saying is I committed the crime on SC